Let's start the TikTok. Shadow messages. Bam. There we go. What's up, y'all? These glasses were fucking nasty last night. Was I in here last night? Yeah. Hold on, there's something on the YouTube screen. I need to clean that screen off. I got a headache. Right there. What's up, y'all? Shadow Messages won. There wasn't many people that voted, but Shadow Messages did win. So we'll get into Shadow Messages here in a minute. Y'all know the drill. Tap that screen. I don't have anyone on the list, so I don't really know. I think it's been a minute, honestly, since I've been on a Monday, right? Like, I don't even remember the last time I've been on a Monday. I think it's kind of been a minute. What's up, y'all? What it do, biz? So we'll get into Shadow Messages. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. Waiting for notification. Period. Sounds good, boo. I'm waiting for notifications to get sent out. So, tab that screen. We'll get into free Shadow Messages once the likes get up to like around 1,000 or whatever. Y'all know the drill. You know what I mean? I'm tired today. How are you guys doing? How's y'all doing today? What's up, y'all? Come and hang out. Come and hang out, y'all. What the fuck? What's up? Veronica, I got you, boo. We got Veronica on the list, y'all. What's up? We're gonna get into free Shadow Messages. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. We just waiting for notification to get sent out. Tap that screen, y'all. It's cold. It is cold. It was, see, this is Montana weather for you. It was fucking hot. We had the ACs on this weekend. It was hot as shit. And now it's raining. It has been raining all night, and it is freezing cold. Mel, I got you on the list too, boo. I got, brain fart. I need to get my shit together. I need caffeine. I got Veronica and Mel on the paid reading list. We'll get into a free Shadow Messages here. I'm just waiting for notifications to get sent out and shit. You know what I mean? We gotta wait for people to get in here. Sometimes it takes a minute. You know what I mean? Listen, I need to just give it up and like go get another pair of glasses from out in my other office area. I need to just give it up. Ooh, I'm excited to do that one, Mel. Period. What's up, booze? Come on in. We're gonna get into free messages soon. I'm just waiting for notifications to get sent out and shit. What's up, Taylor? What up, boo? What up, what up, what up? What's up? Listen, this blanket cleans these glasses really good, but it does leave little fuzzies in it. What up? It was fun last night on here. What up, booze? I shook salt. That's a new word. I shook salt in here to get electrolytes. It's fucking gross. Ugh. I didn't stir it, so I got like a whole fucking mouthful of salt on that one. That's better. That was nasty. All right. What's that booze I hear? Hold on, my husband's probably gonna come through that door. I hear that people are home. I hear Irwin's home. Maybe not. Oh, I thought he was gonna come through that door. Fuck him. Oh, never mind. There he goes. As soon as I was gonna grab that.
That's sexy.
That's me!
How do you get that before I get my ID?
That's my name. That's my new name.
Only took a year.
This is me.
Give me.
This is me.
She's in trouble.
What's this?
I don't know. She's in trouble.
Oh, sorry. Let me see.
Our youngest is in trouble.
What happened?
A call from the principal.
Did he really get in trouble? Close that door. So, what happened?
Fucking got a titty twister.
He
And
got a titty
He
twister?
got one, and then he retaliated. But the problem was he lied about it.
Oh. Yeah, you can't lie about it. Well, maybe you shouldn't fucking titty twist me and you wouldn't have got it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, shouldn't lie about it.
Where's my shoes?
What'd this little shit do? Oh, my baby.
What'd she do?
I'm receiving your student recognition award.
She's fucking grounded or what?
No, she's got a little dinner.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Do we have to go?
No. Thank God. I love that about high
Do we
school.
have-
I love that about high school.
Do
We
we
never have to go to
the
these.
Graduation thing?
No,
Did you see that?
I don't
She
know.
left that on the table.
No, she just has to be there. She's got to
She
go.
gotta play.
Yeah.
But we don't have to be there.
Fuck no. It's not our. It's
We're
not her
trying to go
graduation. It's not her graduation. The fuck. Okay.
One more thing, and then I'll stop bothering you.
What? I'm just kidding. What?
How long are you gonna be?
I don't know. I just got on here like
Okay.
not that long ago.
Because I'm probably gonna need your help with that air conditioner, and I'm sure you don't want it just sitting there for a week.
I'll help you tonight.
Because it's fucking heavy.
Do you want to see my new card?
Yes. Can I take a picture of it? For when I see
Yeah,
it?
definitely, and post it on social media.
Yeah. With your address, your pin.
Look at that's my new name.
Show all the people. I'm just kidding. That's funny.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, she's sweet. That's the hottest name I've ever seen in my life.
That was pretty dope.
Now you
Pretty
can
dope
only
name.
wear all black with gold jewelry. So pretty much what you already do.
Yeah, I feel like I need. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but it would have got me. I feel like I need a. Maybe. I feel like I need a done now.
Right there.
Do it on fucking TikTok.
Point it right at the camera. I told you he does that though, right?
That looks like someone who has one. You
That's
know what I mean?
episode 1 of The Sopranos when she pulls out the fucking AK, shooting into the woods. I got $30 in quarters anyway.
Right
And
on.
I went to the store already, so I don't have to leave.
We'll tell her to get her fucking ass in there and get her laundry done.
Shit, bitch. Okay.
Wait. Is that door open?
Yeah.
Can you hand this? If she's out there, can you give that to her?
Come here, kiddo. You're grounded. I don't know, you got mail on your mom.
Okay, sorry about that. It's okay. Jesus. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We didn't even do freeze yet. Let's go ahead and get into the free shadow messages. I got my new social security card. That's what that was. I changed my name last week and I got that in the mail. My name, I officially sound like a mob wife now. My husband's Italian, obviously, and so I changed my name. I like it. I love my name now. I love it. Sounds like it fits, you know what I mean? He has a beautiful last name. Okay, hold it, y'all. Okay, so in the... Here he comes again.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Did you need more attention?
No, I need a pen.
Oh. I'm just kidding.
You too.
I love you. I'm just kidding.
Coming in and out now too.
What?
No shot.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh, the poll. It was between Life Oracle and In the Shadows, or Shadow Messages. So, In the Shadows won, and there was not that many people that voted, so I'm not mad. I actually really like this deck. I just feel like, excuse me, a lot of people get turned off from it because of the name of it, but I like it. This is from the same creators of the Hidden Truth Oracle, so if you guys want a free message, go ahead and drop your name and focus on who you want the message from. And let's get into it. Let's get it. Oh, you like can't even see those crystals right there. It looked like there was nothing right there. Veronica, let's get it, boo. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Sorry about that, you guys. And then I think I just have Veronica and Mel, but I'll double check and make sure I didn't miss anybody, okay? Alright. Veronica, let's see, boo. What do we got? Oh, well, I'm not mad about this. Thank you for leaving me. But you gotta, like, you know what I mean? Maybe he fucking learned something. Do you know what I mean? Angelica. What do we got? I wondered how far this would go. Oh, period. Period. Haley. If I missed your name, please drop it again. Haley. I know more than you think. Azura. What do we got? Oh, okay. Well, okay. See, I need to focus on my healing. Okay. Cynthia. Period. Leaving you hurt me too. Taylor. That fucking, damn. We are more alike than I like to admit. I could have told you that. You know what I mean? Duh! Okay. Raquel, if I missed your name, please drop it again. Raquel. I scared myself that day. Who's that? Sanjit? Is that how you say that, boo? I'm probably butchering that name. You didn't imagine it. Mel. I've been struggling. If you guys are just hopping in here, we literally just started. We're doing free shadow messages. So if you want one, drop your name and focus on who you want the message from. And I think I just have Veronica and Mel on the list so far, I think. This might be a cute little live, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We were, like, kind of busy last night. Like, we were decent. It was fun. Hold on, Beth. Oh, Natasha, hold on. I see you, boo. Let me get Beth. Oh, shit. Hold on. Beth. Got two of them. Beth. I wondered how far this would go, and I pretend that I don't care. Natasha. What do we got? I focused on you instead of my pain. What's up, boo? Jessica. I am different now. That one came out quick, too. Genevieve. You got 3 of them, okay. I pretend you don't mean that much. I know I made a mistake. And I do wish you well. Ooh, that sounds like a motherfucking lot of regret from that boo-boo. Damn. What's up? How was everyone's weekend? How was y'all's weekend? Y'all, I've been craving sugar so fucking bad lately. I ate a sugar cookie today. I think I'm fucking pre-diabetic. I'm not even kidding. I just had I had blood work done last week, and honestly, my blood work was not that bad. My blood work was not that fucking bad. There was nothing of concern, right? Like, I do take pretty good care of myself, I think. Like, I work out and I eat remotely healthy, but I'm an addict, you know what I mean? I'm an addict. And I ate a fucking sugar cookie today, and I ate, like, I know it doesn't sound that bad, but it is for me. I ate a fucking sugar cookie, okay? A sugar fucking cookie. You guys know these sugar cookies. I told you about them. They're from Sam's Club, and it's a cookie, and they're literally dipped in icing, okay? So they're covered in fucking icing. And I don't even know how many. I could probably pull it up on my calorie tracker. I literally don't even fucking know how much sugar that bitch has, but I do it every morning. I had a sugar cookie, and I had 2 fucking, like, ice cream sandwiches. One of them was an Oreo one. One of them was an Oreo ice cream sandwich, and the other was a fucking Reese's one. You guys, I can't stop eating sugar. It's a fucking problem. I need help. I need something to fucking help me. And my doctor has me on medication, and like, I've been on this medication for fucking, I think like 2 years now, and it did help initially, like when I first started taking it, because it's, and I think it used to be for, what did it used to be for? Fuck, what did it used to be for? What did that medication used to be for? I want to say it used to be for smoking. And then I think, I could be wrong, I might be lying, but I'm pretty sure it used to be an aid for quitting smoking, and then they found it had benefits to depression, I think. And it's been known to like help with sugar cravings and stuff like that. It helped when I first started taking it. Bitch, that shit ain't fucking helping me anymore. No ma'am. No ma'am. Yeah, when I think I was telling you guys that when I first got sober, I think when I got sober, or when I was still like in active addiction, I was probably around like 150 pounds. And when I got sober, my first year of recovery, I got up to like 180 pounds. And mind you, I'm short. I'm like 5'3". So that's big for me, you know what I mean? And I ended up losing 40 pounds naturally, but like over the next like 9 years, I've been like steadily gaining weight. And mind you, I'm a dense thing, you know what I mean? Like, I do work out. I'm pretty buff. But I feel like a bitch thick, you know what I mean? You guys probably see some of my pictures and stuff like that on Instagram. Like, I'm in good shape, but like a bitch kind of fucking thick, you know what I mean? A bitch getting a little thick these days. So, I need some help. It's the sugar that gets me. The sugar is fucking taking me out, man. And it scares me because my family history is not good. You know what I mean? Like obesity, heart disease, diabetes, addiction, like the fucking family history on both sides is just trash. It sucks. So yeah, anyway, I got my blood work done last week though, and it honestly was not that bad. I was pretty surprised. Yeah, I'm sure. I think that's pretty normal though, right? I think like 5'3" is like super average for women, isn't it? I think it is. What's up, y'all? Is there... We've been on here for like 20 minutes. If there's anyone that's just coming on here, if I did miss your name, please drop your name if you want a free shadow message. Otherwise, we'll get into motherfucking paid readings here soon. What do we got? Sarita. What do we got, boo? Oh, what did you want from me? Interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna hop in over on the YouTube, and post my shit for you guys, because I'm probably gonna get into paid readings here soon. Oh, there we go. Copy. All right, here I come, y'all. I feel sneeze. Oh, I hate that. Ugh. God, I feel it. Fuck. Ugh. Bam. There it goes. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna get into paid ratings, okay? So, Veronica and Mel, hang out, boos, because we gonna get the fuck into it. Paid readings. Link. Bio. Okay. Bam. Okay. Hold up, Veronica. I think you sent me... Actually, I should probably type the list out. I know I'm knocking you around. Hold up, y'all. Not Nell. Hold on, Mel. There we go. Pin that shit. Okay. Hold up. I think I must have got everybody. I don't see anyone else's names up on that beach. There you are, boo. Ooh. Period. Raquel, I got you too, boo. Period. Well, do I want... Hold on. Which deck do I want to use for this? Actually, I think I kind of want to use OG deck on this. I think I will. I don't know if I've used this one on... I don't know if I've used this one on you in a minute. On you too. We gonna use it. Wait, hold on. I think, are we doing... We are. Okay. You guys, I can feel that sneeze just stuck. Like... Hold on. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. I was like... I thought... It's stuck. Okay. No, it's not... It ain't coming. Okay. Fuck it. Watch it just, like, hit me right when I'm, like, doing Veronica's reading. Okay. Ugh. Damn. Wow. Hey, I want to see. Are you mad at them? What's the matter? Why? What the fuck they do now?
Just being fucking stupid.
Okay. Okay. Why are you showing them? I didn't even get to see them. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are cool.
Got the dub. It never happens. Well, whatever.
I'm so fucking tired of. I'm so fucking tired of hearing the words. I just ordered some shoes.
Well, I'm at least done this week.
As someone who... Okay, he's got his headphones, then I can talk shit now. As someone who's in recovery, I can recognize signs of addiction. When you try to control it, you know what I mean? So when you put, like, limits on it, so it's like, okay, well, so what he did, like, before his birthday is he's like, I promised myself I'm not going to order anything a month before my birthday. I'm like, you do realize that that's, like, a way of controlling your addiction, right? Like, that's just something that, like, addicts do, you know what I mean? Is that we're like, I'm not going to drink for a month, and then I'm going to go really hard when it's my birthday, you know what I mean? And that's what he did.
You must have been talking shit.
No.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what the replay has to say about it.
Okay, he can't hear me. Alright, let's get it, Veronica. Alright, boo. Let me see current. Oh, let me see current energy. Wow. I'm surprised at that. Okay, maybe not. Let me see where he's at. Let me see outcome. I kind of want to do one more for that Grim Reaper. I'm really curious as to why that came out as current challenger situation. Yeah. I kind of think that this is more of... Sorry, that sneeze is stuck right in that fucking nostril. That's gonna really bother me. The Grim Reaper and Axe came out. I wanted to do clarifier for that, because I kind of got the feeling that it was, probably some fear that was coming out there. Which I still get the feeling that that's exactly what it was, because, like, I don't think that that's a situation where you two are... Because Grim Reaper is very death card kind of energy, where... It kind of feels like a death card in the reverse, where it's like the relationship's over. They're not giving it a second chance, you know what I mean? So I don't think that that's a situation that you guys are in. I kind of feel like that could have been a fear, because I got clarifier and Axe came out with it. Axe card it does represent that there was a separation, right? It represents that there was a breakup. And that could have absolutely been the fear, is that these two people were probably scared that they were not going to have a second chance, that the relationship was 100% over. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if there was like a Hermit card energy that came out with this. Because Axe card represents that there's silent treatment that happened during that separation, right? But they were stopping a pattern. I like it, right? Because it's not like they're trying not to start up a cycle of something here. So kudos to the both of you for doing that. It's like we're trying to get some space from one another because we're trying not to come back together and like restart a cycle here with each other. I like it. The Grim Reaper, so it does feel very like Hermit Death card kind of energy to me. That Grim Reaper also does represent, yeah, it could represent like some of that fear of not having a second chance at this relationship, but it does also represent growth and transformation in both of these people's lives. Here, some shit came out on your side. I actually really like what came out on his. The Runner energy is actually coming out on your side. And I get it. So, but it just is what it is, bitch. I mean, there's the Runner energies coming out on your side, which does represent that you do have some fear of intimacy that's coming out right now. It does represent that you can be listening to fear and ego. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You know what I mean? We'll see what that looks like when we do pull some tarot. He has abundance coming out on his side. So, I like it. This is actually very like Sun card type of energy where I do believe that he's very focused on like growth and transformation in his life, but this is like really around his mindset and the way that he's viewing things. And so it kind of looks like to me he's more focused on having a more positive outlook on things instead of probably being like a pessimist or I don't know, always like looking at the worst of a fucking situation, always focusing on like the worst outcome possible. It looks like he's keeping a pretty positive mindset, especially in regards to this relationship. And he has a lot of hope for the future is what that is in regards to this relationship, right? So I like it. And then the I like you cards coming out as your guys' outcome. This is just representative of this relationship just blossoming more. So I like it. Period. I like it. Healthy choices coming out too. That's what I wanted to hit on that, like with these two cards that were coming out as current challenger situation. That healthy choices, I just feel like it's just so Hermit Death card is like ruling this reading, because healthy choices is very Hermit, where it does represent that these two people as individuals are making healthy choices individually, right? Which is having an effect obviously in a positive way on this relationship. You're really seeing that on his side. We'll see if it comes out on your side. You're really seeing some, like, you're seeing some deeper things going on with you that you're dealing with. I don't know. We'll see some more. Let's just keep fucking going. You know what I mean? Let's see some more. Let's see current. Let's keep going. Is that 10 of Cups? Oh, 3 Cups. Okay, period. I really like that for you guys. You know, you hear me say that a lot with 3 of Cups. Because it's like, yeah, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Like, you guys have already been through that. You know what I mean? Where God has already, you guys have already taken that offering of that Ace of Cups from God, right? Like, you guys have already recognized that this is a love opportunity that's been handed to you. You guys already recognize that there's chemistry here. You know what I mean? I really believe that 3 of Cups really carries you through long term. You know what I mean? Because 3 of Cups is working on that compatibility instead of just the chemistry. Chemistry can only get you so far. You know what I mean? 3 of Cups is really working on like that friendship. So I really like that coming out for you guys. Yeah, this tells me that you guys genuine, I'm sure that's probably why we're seeing I like you come out as your guys' outcome too. Where it's like, not only do they obviously have like romantic feelings towards one another, but they actually genuinely like the other person. They like being around them. They like spending time with them. So good for you guys. I like seeing that. Where are you at? Knight of Pentacles, there is some, you're coming at this, you're not coming at this relationship very romantic. I know, Knight of Pentacles ain't like that. Knight of Pentacles, you're coming at this relationship pretty, practical, slow, careful. Damn. Usually you see this kind of shit on a masculine side. I'm not even kidding. Like, both of these cards, you typically see that kind of stuff come out on the masculines. Yeah, that Knight of Pentacles is someone who, you know that that's my favorite Knight card. I love a Knight of Pentacles. A Knight of Pentacles is someone who's like, they're moving really slow. because they're not wanting to misstep. They're not wanting to make a mistake. That's why I do really like a Knight of Pentacles, because they're the only knight that does not fuck up, right? They're so slow moving though. A lot of people can get really frustrated with that energy, and so it does require a lot of patience when you are working with a Knight of Pentacles, because they're thinking like 5 steps ahead, you know what I mean? And so they're just really trying not to misstep in a situation. That's just where you're at. You know what I mean? Let me see where he is. Where's he at? Judgment. 3 of Wands. Very good. Also, too, thinking of the future just looks a little different. You know what I mean? Looks a little different. Like, Knight of Pentacles is like that as well. Like, they're thinking about the future. They're very, like, 5 steps ahead, like I said. 3 of Wands is like that too, but it's more of being excited about the future. 3 of Wands is, they have foresight for the future, right? That's what that, hold on, I'm gonna go over on this bitch. That Judgment 3 of Wands, that 3 of Wands is like foresight in the future, right? He's very much thinking about that, but it's more of like he's really excited about it. It just makes sense with that abundance card coming out for him too. Yeah, I really feel a lot of like happiness, a lot of momentum that's really pushing him forward, a lot of excitement that he has about this. Good. This is like this is different. I don't know if I've like really seen this from him. Damn, and even Sun card coming out on bottom of the deck with that. This is a change. I'm not mad. It's just different. You know what I mean? I like it. It's just someone who's like pretty stoked, you know, pretty stoked about being back in this connection. Yeah. I just, God, I just want to see, only because I know what you wrote, like, on that message, I would have just preferred to fucking see, like, you know what I mean, like, maybe, like, a 10 of Pentacles or some shit, and set, like, I love a 3 of Cups. You know I do. I love it. I love that you guys have that coming out, where it's like, yeah, of course we know that, like, the romantic feelings are there, but they really fucking like each other. They really do, and I really think that's gonna get them through. I just would have preferred to see, like, a 10 of Pentacles or something come out with that, you know what I mean? Where it's like, period, like, now we get, maybe we'll see it in the outcome, let's just see. You know what I mean? Hold on, let's see. But anyway, that Judgment card that's coming out for him, I really feel that's probably why he's in such a joyful energy, or has excitement for the future, is because he's in Judgment, right? He's actually, like, in the flow with God. He's actually living out what he's supposed to, like that's what Judgment is. It's I don't know if he's really aware of that, maybe he is, but Judgment is like hearing the calling from God, you know what I mean? It's listening to things intuitively, it's seeing signs, it's listening to things, like seeing synchronicities, you know what I mean? And so, like, when you're really in that flow, that's how you're feeling, you know what I mean? Because you're picking up on things, you're really feeling like you're in the flow, you're really feeling like you're fucking one with God, you know what I mean? So makes sense. 6 of Wands. Hold on. Did I drop another one? Let me get one more for that. Ten of Cups, bottom of the deck. I like it. It's probably, I'm just like, I need to set aside my own bullshit. I do. 10 of Cups coming out on bottom of the deck. These two people, obviously, that 10 of Cups is like these two people have a visualization of what they want this relationship to be, right? And they're, I believe, like, really trying to carry that out. In this outcome, what you're seeing is that they're stepping into that unknown together. This, to me, is like two people... Hold on. I have to see if he closed that door. Fuck, no, he didn't. He's gonna piss me off. That High Priestess coming out as your... That's gonna piss me the fuck off if that door cracked open like that. That High Priestess coming out as your guys' outcome. This is you're with the cards surrounding it, right? Like that 6 of Wands and that 6 of Pentacles. This is you guys stepping into the unknown together. Okay. This is you guys stepping into the unknown together, but you guys are on the same page with it. Yeah, I guess I'm just a little frustrated because you know what I mean? Just from like what you wrote on there, probably my own bullshit. I just would have preferred to see, I mean, whatever. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm happy with that. I am happy that you guys are working together, is what I will say. You're seeing that in the outcome. You guys are working together and really stepping into this unknown territory together. You're not seeing like conflict or these two people butting heads or fucking fighting, or you're not seeing like even your fear come out there. You know what I mean? I do think, yeah, are you moving slow? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you are. Knight of Pentacles is they're doing that for a reason though. You know what I mean? They're not wanting to misstep or fuck up something in the future. I like to see the energy change on his side too. It seems like he's more in alignment and more excited, in a better mood, more positive, more happy. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You know, I'm not mad. Hold up. You know what? I haven't used this deck in a minute. Fuck it. Sorry, I kind of went long on that one. Yeah, I did. Hold on. I feel like this one's actually pretty fitting for him. This deck. Your warmth radiates through your soul. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. One more. Okay. Okay. We both still need more time. We both still need more time to heal and grow from it. And then bottom of the deck, I believe that too. That's very much like that kind of shit. I've been working on my self-love and self-worth. I'm not mad. Okay. 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 Hold up, booze. Yeah, I'm not mad. I think it is too. I think overall, I'm happy with it. I am. Hold up, y'all. And there we go. Sorry I went so long on that. Hold on, y'all. I need to double check and see if I missed anyone else. I was getting distracted. I can't even explain to you guys how fucking sore I am right now. It like hurts to bend over like that. And my decks are like right here, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm bending over. I like, hold on. Okay. I'm just making sure I didn't drop any, excuse me, any cards, because Lord, fucking help me if we do. Hold on. That's what I was going to do. Hold up. Okay, period. Raquel, are you in here, boo? Or Melissa? It show is. Hold on. Okay, period. Let's go. Hold up. Oh, shit. Let me switch decks. I want to use that colored one. Okay, period. Let's go. Let me use this one. This deck feels so much bigger than that other one for some reason. Okay. Hold up. Let's see what the fuck. Interested to see what comes out. Let's see. Hold on, I want to shuffle that one more time. We got to give it a good shuffle. You know what I mean? Knock the energy out of that real good. Okay, there we go. That feels better. Okay. Boo, let's get it. Let's see what comes out. Let's see current, you know the drill. Let's see current energy. Current energy. Whoa, we love an Emperor coming out. Let's go. Let me see past. Oh, World in reverse. Okay. Future. And Hierophant in reverse. I'm going to be interested to see how this... This might be actually really centered around your career. That Two of Pentacles is coming out in the subconscious. Let's just see, okay? Let's see clarifiers, and then we'll start from the top. Love the way that you're coming out. What's that Hierophant in the reverse? What is that? Okay. One more for that. This is definitely around your career. What is this? I might pull like one more for that. Even for that, but let's start from the top, okay? Wheel of Fortune star card coming out on bottom of the deck. I like. And let's look at this like general too, but like I do kind of think, just from like seeing this and kind of seeing that, I do think it could be like career, you know what I mean? But anyway, Wheel of Fortune star card coming out on bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune, that does represent that obviously God's working in your favor with this, right? The reason that he is because you are in star card energy, you know what I mean? And yes, Wheel of Fortune does also represent fated events. Fated events that like you couldn't like there's really nothing that you could do to stop this happening anyway, right? From Wheel of Fortune happening, because Wheel of Fortune, it's fate. There's nothing that you could do to like stop this from making it happen sooner, from making it happen later, whatever, right? It's like fated events that are happening. God's hand is in this. But star card, you being in star card energy, this really makes things fucking happen for you. And I can't wait to fucking talk about this. This reading's gonna cook. Star card energy represents that you are living authentically, right? And I know a lot of people like freak out when they're like, oh my God, it's like coming out in the reverse. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my major arcanas are coming out in the reverse. It doesn't always mean that like it's bad. You know what I mean? And this is a really perfect example of that. We'll hit on it, okay? Because we always have to bring it back to bottom of the deck. Current energy that you were in is Emperor and Queen of Swords, right? I really like this. This is where your focus is at right now, and I think you're doing a terrific job on it. Emperor card represents your stability and your security, right? Queen of Swords is how you're behaving in this energy right now, where you are, and yeah, this is probably especially career, right? And probably all different aspects of your life, but yeah, I think especially career, just because what we're seeing is in the subconscious and what's crowning the reading. Queen of Swords energy is someone who, yeah, they're dealing very much like in the intellect and thinking about things very like rationally and intellectually, but this is someone who has really high standards for themselves. And I would just encourage you to continue to do that and not compromise yourself. You know what I mean? And again, we're going to hit more on that. The Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands coming out in the past position, right? What you're seeing here is that I don't know what you're doing for work. I have no fucking clue, but like Wheel of Fortune, or excuse me, the World card in the reverse, this represents that there was this feeling of you not belonging where you were at. And I don't know what this is. This could be in your family, in relationship, in career, right? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse represents that you have this sense like this isn't where I'm supposed to be. I don't belong here. You know what I mean? I'm not supposed to be here. And you were right? Two of Wands coming out with that represents that you made a decision to move on from whatever the fuck that was. It was the right decision. So I don't know if maybe you were, I don't know, contemplating if that was the right choice, if you were wondering if that was. Yeah, it was the right choice, right? That world card, sorry, I don't know if I kept saying Wheel of Fortune. The world card coming out in the reverse tells me that you were not meant to be wherever the fuck that was, right? So if that is career, if you were like, yeah, I was working like at this career or whatever, I don't know, whatever you were fucking doing. It's like, yeah, I was working here for like years and I always just felt like I wasn't meant to be there. It wasn't the right thing. And I just kind of like picked up and left, or I went back to school or whatever the fuck, right? You made the right decision. That Emperor and Queen of Swords coming out now, it just tells me, yeah, this is the right path that you're on. Whatever the fuck you're doing, it's the right path. Absolutely it is. Do I want to go there? No, I'm going to go Two of Pentacles and Three of Cups. I'm going to save that for last. The Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups coming out in the subconscious. This is showing me, and because this is both minor arcana, right? This is showing me that you do this could be a couple different things where you may have put your social life on the back burner, where that Two of Pentacles is like that, right? Like that Two of Pentacles tells me that you probably do right now. Like your career and your money, right? Your material in your life takes priority over that Three of Cups. Or your Three of Cups is really hard to manage because of career. I will tell you if that is how that feels right now. If you're like, God, I feel like my love life, my friends, it's like my life doesn't have any space for that. It will not feel like that forever. I can promise you that. This Hierophant and Nine of Cups, this Hierophant in the reverse and the Nine of Cups coming out. This is where the cards coming out in the reverse are not always bad, okay? Especially this kind of shit and this right here. This Hierophant in the reverse can represent, I guess this could serve as a warning, and also you really being in that star card energy right here. As a warning, let's start there, because this could really go off of like Queen of Swords energy, right? A warning for this. If you are noticing, because like there's nothing wrong with being this bad bitch, right? Like putting your career first, focusing on your stability and your security. That Hierophant in the reverse can represent someone who is like taking on, or they're becoming like a tyrant. They are extremely stubborn in their belief system. They're not willing to incorporate like different belief systems. You know what I mean? Queen of Swords absolutely could get like that. Because they can like end up in the reverse, like in that outcome. Hold on, I'm gonna go over on this. I guess I would be careful of that. Like, don't be so, just be mindful of that and be careful of that, like in your career especially. Be open to criticism, be open to learning something different. If this is not like serving as a warning, right? That Hierophant in the reverse can be doing something that, I'm wondering if that is tying back to that World in the reverse. I'm just wondering if you grew up somewhere or had these expectations of you like when you were young or whatever, right? I'm just wondering if like someone or something, if there was like, if there were people in your life that were like, had these expectations of you that were like, oh, right? If you felt like, oh, I need to do this because my family expects me to do this, right? Like I'm just using an example. Like, oh, they want me to be a doctor because like this is what like all women in the family do, right? And so like I did that. Like I was doing that, like I went to school for that and I was doing that. And then I did something different, like Two of Wands. That's what I felt like. I never belonged here. I felt like this is not where I was supposed to be. So Two of Wands, I chose to do something different. And now I'm doing that. That Hierophant in the reverse is very much that. It's where you're doing something rebellious. You're doing something outside of the norm. You're doing something that is non-traditional in like social standards, right? Or the standards that you fucking grew up in. That Nine of Cups that's coming out with that, if that is your story, if you're like, oh my God, yes, like I grew up in a very strict family where it's like everybody did this, or my family expected me to do this, or fuck, that even could be a relationship, you know what I mean? Where like your partner expected you to fucking be this way, whatever the hell it is, right? This represents that you holding yourself up to unconventional standards, it gives you everything that you want, right? That Nine of Cups represents that it gives you this, it gives you fulfillment. You're fulfilling your purpose is the thing with that, right? With that Wheel of Fortune and that Star card and that Nine of Cups, you're fulfilling your purpose living that way. So does that make sense? I really like that. I'm just really curious. I'm just like really curious what your fucking story is. Anyway, that Moon card and that Ace of Pentacles. Now this is really showing, this is like advice for this, right? Or what you don't really see coming yet. That Moon card and Ace of Pentacles coming out as outcome or like what to look forward to. This is definitely unseen money or money coming through in unexpected ways. I know I'm going fucking over, but I do want to pull Oracle and kind of see if we can hit on that. I'm so curious. But yeah, that is definitely money coming through in like unexpectedly or in unexpected ways. Lump sum of money even. Let me get 3. Damn, that came out quick. Gestures. You may be asked to help someone out or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others and you will receive recognition too. And then saving face. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and or keep your job. Or you may need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. Let me get one more. In the flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. I wonder what the fuck. Bottom of the deck, real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's time to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. Interesting. Huh. Okay, period. I was kind of hoping I was kind of hoping something would come out for the unexpected money. I kind of wanted to see what that was, but I'm mad about it. Hold on. I know. Hold on. Hold up. I'm so curious what the fuck that is. I don't know, it just keeps coming out like that. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. That's unexpected money coming through. I'm so curious if that's a settlement or something. Anyway, I'm really curious what that is. Sorry, fuck. I need to chill. Okay. Almost went like double the time on that beach. Okay. Who's all in here? Mel and Melissa. Hold up, booze. Are you guys in here? Ooh, Mel's in here. Hold up. I gotta pull up her message. I keep getting like drinks of that salt. It's disgusting. Okay, hold on. Let's go, boo. Obviously, I'm gonna pull Oracle on this too, but I'm gonna start out with Tarot. Okay. Let's get it, boo. You know the drill. Let's see. How do I want to do and then work. Okay. Makes sense. Let me see about the divorce. I'm not mad about that. And then what about work? Advice. Okay, hold on. Let me get clarifiers. Get one more for each of these. One more for that. Damn, I'm kind of surprised to see that come out for that divorce. Okay. I'm not mad. Okay. Let's go bottom of the deck. Okay. So I pulled for the spread, I did pull it a little different. I wanted to see like current energy. And then I wanted to pull for divorce specifically. And then I wanted to see if you would have to be working. You know what I mean? And then I pulled like subconscious and then like any kind of advice. Now, oh, trust. And then bottom of the deck energy. Okay, let's start here. Knight of Pentacles, Fool card, and then Four of Pentacles coming out. Obviously, this reading's pretty... I mean, it's obviously very revolved around your Pentacles, right? That Knight, Fool card coming out in between that Four of Pentacles and that Knight of Pentacles, Fool card does represent that, yeah, your financial situation, it is going to be going in a different direction, right? But it's going to be going in one that is, yeah, it's a new beginning and it's probably a fucking better one, right? It's going to be going in one where you right now, you're probably, if I had to guess, in a Four of Pentacles situation where that would be saving money, being tight with money, being careful with your fucking money. That's how Four of Pentacles is, right? Four of Pentacles is someone who they're on top of their fucking money right now. You know what I mean? They're sitting there, fucking sitting on top of it. They're like holding on tight to it. There's a reason for that. They're just trying to be very frugal and very careful with it. That Knight of Pentacles coming out with it is that this is probably how you are going to be proceeding forward from that Fool card energy, right? Is that you will be... it's not bad, right? Like, are you in like a Queen of Pentacles or a King of Pentacles? No. It's not where you're like sitting fucking like, you know, I don't know, like fucking royalty, you know what I mean? But the Knight of Pentacles, it is someone who is making extremely smart financial decisions, you know what I mean? It's someone who's really trying to set up their future, so they are sitting like a fucking Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles, right? So I'm not mad. How you are right now, current energy, Judgment, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This right here is super reflective of that Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone who is already like carrying out that kind of energy. So I'm curious if you're kind of like already picking up on the outcome of this, like how it's gonna be. Maybe you're kind of picking up signs, synchronicities, because that Judgment card's coming out. But that Judgment card, it does represent that, right? It represents that God's trying to call you in a direction. So, right, every time that card comes out, I'm always just like, stay on this fucking path. You know what I mean? Make sure that you are working on that connection with God. Make sure that you are being mindful of those synchronicities on the way that God's trying to speak to you. That Page of Wands coming out, that kind of tells me that like things are sparking off with Mel, because she's over here where she's like, I have these ideas, right? That's how Page of Wands is. I have these ideas that are like sparking off that could potentially be putting you in a Nine of Pentacles situation. We're going to come hit on that because you're seeing that come out in like the future position of this reading. Now, for the divorce, I'm a little surprised by like what the fuck came out on this, because it's Three of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and then the Two of Cups. This tells me that the outcome of what's going to happen with this is one where you're going to be celebrating, because I'm trying to pull for your energy, right? I'm like, what's going to happen with her? Tell me what I need to tell her. You know what I mean? Tell me what I need to fucking like, whatever, any kind of warning, anything, what she needs to be mindful of, what she needs to look out for. Three of Cups coming out as the first fucking card. That tells me that she's going to be celebrating whatever the fuck the outcome is. Seven of Pentacles coming out with that. Yeah, this is probably going to be one where she has to be patient with it, where she has to... oh God, where she has to be patient, where she might even have to do some digging, where she has to trust the process is very much Seven of Pentacles, where she has to trust the process of like the seeds that she's planted. And so it would be like, oh yeah, like trust that whatever it was with like the paperwork that you did, whatever it was with the whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever, like, I don't want to get too fucking into it, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm picking, you know what I'm fucking putting down. The Seven of Pentacles, like, trust the process of it. Two of Cups coming out with that. This, to me, is like, yes, this... I think that both parties, at the end of the day, will probably be okay. But I think who's really probably going to be, like, hyped and be celebrating is probably you. I think that he will be okay. We'll hit on that though, okay? Because you're seeing that come out as the, like some advice here. You're just seeing like, you're seeing some shit come out with that. Okay. For like the work situation, Four of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands coming out. You might have to, but this might be something where it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't really look like to me, it's like a, dare I say, it kind of looks like to me it would be, because this to me, I'm just going to say it, this to me kind of looks like a work from home situation, or this might be something where it's like your own business. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's how Wands energy is. It's like, because you're seeing that, that's why I say, like, I want to bring that back to, like, we're going to talk about this later, especially with that Page of Wands that's coming out, because you already have that idea sparking off here in the current. I don't know what it is that you're thinking about. This might be something that you already have a knack for, that you already have a talent for, a hobby for, a passion for. That's how Wands is. You have a natural thing for whatever the fuck this is in this outcome, right? That Four of Wands kind of leads me to believe that, like, you would be doing this in the home, or this would be, it's either working in the home, like you're like an entrepreneur working from home, or possible caregiver. This also might be, fuck, that even could be like renovating and shit like that. That Eight of Swords is coming out right in the middle of it, though. There is some doubt in self. There's just a lot of doubt in self where you're kind of like talking yourself out of it, where you're doubting your ability, or that you'd be able to do this, that you'd be able to make money in this. You would. But this to me, it's not, I'm not really seeing anything where it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to be like going out and like getting out in the career field. I don't know. This to me kind of seems like you've done it before, or maybe you've had a business before. It's something like that, bitch. I'm gonna pull, but I'll pull Oracle and kind of see. I'm really curious what the fuck that is. I'm actually really curious if that's gonna come from your partner, to be honest with you. Have you and you know who talked about this? Has he offered you something? I'm curious if that's what the fuck this is. Because in the subconscious, I'm going to talk, Temperance, Lovers, and that Six of Wands is coming out. I'm curious if that's what it's trying to get at. I'm so fucking curious what that is. Because Temperance, obviously, because like what's going on in the subconscious of the reading is like what I bring to the awareness, right? And I'm like, okay, Temperance represents like happening in divine timing, right? And then Lover's card obviously represents a soul connection, right? And I'm like, okay, there's something here with career, money, whatever. We're in the fucking material realm of what is going on with Mel, right? There's something here of some significance in a soul connection that she has, where it's panning out in divine timing. Like this soul connection, like there's something that this soul connection is going to help her with in the career realm. One where it's helping her. I wonder if that's what the fuck that is then. Wait. Is he must own his own business then. And is that what he does? Does he like own his own business? And like, I wonder if that's what the fuck this is then. He has to. I wonder if that's exactly what the fuck that is. I wonder if he like owns his own business and he's like, hey, like I fucking got you if you need something. And I'm wondering if that's why it's like very Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, and you're like, I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to have to rely on you for that. I'm curious if that's what you're going to be doing. I wonder if that's what that fucking Six of Wands is coming out there, is because it's like your pride is, if that's why that's pointing that out, where it's telling you to, I don't know if like your pride is kind of getting in the way of that. I would encourage you, don't let that. You know what I mean? Period. If your pride's getting in the way of that, where you're like Eight of sorting it, if you're just like, if your pride is getting in the way, stepping in the way of that, where it's like, no, I cannot fucking do that. Like, no, I can't rely on you to like do, no, fuck that. There's a reason. I'm telling you, there's no. I'll pull Oracle on it though, bitch, okay? Anyway, yeah, I guess to answer your question, I am seeing that you're working, but it, like I said, it definitely looks like it's like an entrepreneur kind of something. The idea is already popped off in the current, and it does look like it's something like I said, I don't know. It looks like it's something you'd be doing from home, but I don't know if maybe I'm just interpreting that wrong because yeah, just because of like like me just kind of like digging into that. Anyway. The shit that's coming out as, I know, fuck. I'm going over on it. Sorry, okay. The shit that's coming out as, like, advice for this. Like I said, the things that are coming out in the divorce, it does look good for you. I don't know why this wanted to come out. Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, and then the King of Wands is coming out as advice. I don't know why I don't know. I don't even know why this would come out. I kind of want to pull some more for it, to be honest with you. I don't even want to say this because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to say this as it's interpreting it. What you're seeing here in that outcome is, yes, like after this is all said and done, right? After this divorce proceeding happens or whatever, this feminine is in this Queen of Cups and this masculine is in this King of Wands, right? And then you're seeing that Five of Cups is coming out right in the middle of it. I don't know if maybe you are going to be, because what you're seeing is that this feminine, she has that Three of Cups. She has this celebration. She has this moment where she's like, oh my God, thank God that this is over. Like my hard work, Seven of Pentacles, has paid off, right? At the end of the day, yes, you guys are in this Two of Cups where things are okay on both ends. Yes, he's fine, okay? He's okay. But you are really the one where it's like, I have like this huge celebration moment, but then it's almost like you're feeling bad for that and that outcome. I don't know. I don't really know what that's about. I don't know if maybe you, I don't know. I'm curious if you're just having like an empathetic moment where, I don't know. I don't know why the fuck that wanted to come out. I don't know. I want to see some... I'm like, why is that Five of Cups coming out in between you guys? Maybe I interpreted that wrong. That may be some shit that he, maybe that's why you're feeling like that Three of Cups. I'm wondering if this is getting at, listen, I'll delete this if you fucking want me to. I'm curious if this is getting at, like, if you guys have to go in front of a judge. There's nothing wrong with doing this kind of shit, okay? There's not. I'm curious if that's what this is trying to get at. Because what you're seeing is behind the scenes. You're seeing how these two people really are behind the scenes. And this, I completely fucking believe how these two people are behind the scenes. Do I believe that Mel behind the scenes is a Queen of Wands? 100% because I read for her all the time. She comes out like this all the time, right? When I see that Queen of Cups, I'm just like, Mel is a Queen of Cups? Like, yeah, I believe it, but like she always comes out as a Queen of Wands for me. You know what I mean? That's her. She always comes out as a Queen of Wands. He typically comes out as a fucking King of Swords for me. Why? Because a King of Swords, and this is just me, right? A King of Swords for me is someone who is pretty manipulative in the mental, right? This is someone who a lot of times is narcissistic. You know what I mean? Where they kind of like abusive mentally, very narcissistic tendencies, very like self-absorbed. That's just me though, okay? Every reader's fucking different. And so I'm curious if this is trying to get at, like, the way that you will have this celebration, or like how this will pay off is the way that you guys appear. Strength card, right? Because strength card represents this, your ego. You know what I mean? The face that you put on towards the world. I'm curious if it's trying to get at the way that you guys are going to appear in front of the judge. You know what I mean? I'm curious if you were going to be putting on, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? A Queen of Cups type of appearance where you really wear your emotions on your sleeve when it fucking comes to it. There ain't nothing fucking wrong with that. I mean, are you kidding me? He might really appear like this King of Wands, where a King of Wands, I'm sorry, but a King of Wands absolutely can fucking rub people the wrong way. You know what I mean? I honestly, if he was here, I probably would encourage him to probably appear like a King of Swords. I'd be like, just come as a King of Swords. You know what I mean? Like, just do it, because like at the end of the day, I do think that a judge would probably respect the honesty a lot more than someone who's trying to really showboat. You know what I mean? Someone who's really trying to like, if Mel showed up like this to fucking court, are you out of your fucking mind? You know what I mean? The judge would be like, get out. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing here? Why are you trying to like schmooze up to me? Like, why are you trying to like, you know what I mean? Why are you trying to get on my good side? Stop. You know what I mean? But a Queen of Cups showing up there, this is someone who's hitting on someone's empathy. This is someone who is like pulling on someone's, you know, emotions, you know, and there's someone that's not doing it manipulatively. This is someone who's doing it naturally. A King of Wands is someone who's really trying to like put their best, you know what I mean? They're really trying to like, show off and really trying to like, I don't know, impress. So, I don't know. I'm curious if that's really showing you, or showing me, right? Showing me how that plays out. I mean, he's not here, so I can't really be like, don't do that. Like, maybe don't come as a King of Wands. Yeah, anyway. But you're here, so period. Hold on, boo. That like fucking wigged me when I seen those three. I'm like, what is this? What the fuck? Wow. Yeah, Queen of Cups is someone who, I'm just curious if you're really showcasing, and this is not where you're faking it, you know what I mean? This is where you're probably really showing them the devotion that you had for this relationship. Because the Queen of Cups is like that. A Queen of Cups is someone who's extremely devoted to their King of Cups, right? It's someone who, like, that's like the, I guess, like the main thing that the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups have in common is their family. You know what I mean? And so like a Queen of Cups, like that's their number one, is their kids, is their family, is their marriage. And so you're really seeing like that Queen of Cups is showing up like that, where it's like, no, like this was my life, was my family. This was my life, was my husband and my kids. Like, this is what I lived for. That King of Wands is not like that. A King of Wands is someone who lives for their... Queen of Wands is too, and that's what they have in common. You know what I mean? Is that they really live for their own passion, their own, what they got going on. So... yeah, I'm just, that might really fucking serve you well, honestly. Like, really showcasing that, or really showing him that. What is this? Roll the dice. Oh. Okay. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. Beginning. Excuse me. It's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get you noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. It's my indigestion. You are in a growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds that you have planted in order to reap the rewards. Okay, investment. Invest in your education or make big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. Okay, period. I ain't mad about that, bitch. Sorry, I kind of went... How long did I go on that one? I kind of went long as fuck on that one. Sorry. Hoda. Listen, fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. That sneeze still hasn't come out. And it hurts right there. Now my sinuses hurt. You welcome, boo. Oh, period. What's up, Melissa? Hold up. I gotta see what you wrote on there. Hold up. I gotta double check and make sure I didn't, fuck, I went long on that one. Okay, hold on. There you are, okay. Ooh, let's get it, boo. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Let's see.
Let's see, boo. Okay. Also, Taylor, if you got a question, boo, go ahead and send it to me, because I think Melissa might be my last one. All right, Melissa, let's see, boo. Let's go. We do love that card coming out. Especially for, like, first impressions or, like, crushes. It's a really good card. Okay. Damn. Girl, you got a lot of Wands energy coming out with this one. I might pull 3 more, but so it's 6 of Wands, Star, 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands. Okay. Right off the bat, like, first impression is obviously the 6 of Wands, right? And 6 of Wands, and hold on. Etch a sketch. I'll come back to this. 9 of Wands is coming out on bottom of the deck, which does tell me that he's probably pretty scared, hesitant, because that's how 9 of Wands is. 9 of Wands is someone who is just very hesitant to make a move, whatever, like start a conversation, whatever, right? Okay. The 6 of Wands coming out as first card is probably his impression, right? Which 6 of Wands is an attention card. And so this is definitely where he likey what he sees, okay? That 6 of Wands is just very much that. It's where everybody has their eyes on that person in that card, right? And so that's what that represents, is that he's like, his attention is very much on you. He likes what he sees. The Star card coming out with that again, and like that 9 of Cups coming out underneath that, this might be telling me that you're very much like up his alley, you know what I mean? That like, how the fuck do I say this? Because I don't want to make it seem like, oh yeah, like he's got a type and you're it. It's not really that. It's not really that. It's more of like, he likes what he sees, right? Like he's really into it. And that 9 of Cups that's coming out is that's reciprocated, right? So, period. The 10 of Wands that's coming out after that is that, yeah, this work obligations are obviously there. Like work obligations are getting in the way. I'm not really mad about that. It does look like it takes priority. I get it. The 2 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands coming out. I do think that this is him taking, if he hasn't done this already. Hold on, I wonder if he did. Oh, he did. Wait. I think he attempted to talk to me. Because 2 of Wands is someone who's making an attempt at something, right? They're taking a first step. They're taking a risk. I might want to pull 3 more because this is him taking a risk and it's reciprocated. That is definitely him taking a risk and it's reciprocated. Oh, he thinks you're Queen of Wands. Are you fucking kidding me? And a 9 of Wands. So much Wands. So much Wands. Let's do one more. And a Hanged Man. He's this Knight of Wands. So yeah, this is him. This is him, whatever, like taking a risk, making an effort, and it is reciprocated. He's a Knight of Wands and like that 9 of Wands, and so he is pretty hesitant and scared. He's up against a Queen of Wands, you know what I mean? So I get the intimidation that he feels. He's definitely into it. He is just, Hanged Man represents someone who is like lacking some direction though, and so he doesn't really know how to initiate conversation or, I don't know, just like, yeah, just like initiate conversation or like start something up, right? So you're just seeing he's really struggling with it, but he does, and it is reciprocated. So hopefully you'll see this kind of just ignite within him. Yeah, anyway, to answer your question, a lot of Wands energy, so right off the bat, huge attraction towards you, big time. And very thrilled that he's very thrilled to know that it is reciprocated, that his effort's like reciprocated, because you're seeing he makes an effort and he feels that it's taken well, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's definitely into your ass, very much so. He thinks you fine, period. Hold on. Hold it. I gotta see if Taylor sent me a message. Taylor, did you have a question, boo? I didn't got anyone else. What's you doing?
Watching YouTube. What's she doing? Don't worry, I'm not watching that.
I'm tired.
Me too. I didn't realize it's 5:15 and I had to go make comments.
Yes. Can we go bed early tonight?
I'll go bed right fucking now.
Stop it.
Ugh.
I'm turd.
Yo, me too.
Why am I so turd?
So we got ice cream before bed.
I love my new name.
Should I show everybody?
Huh?
Show everybody.
Stop it.
Gauntlets?
Gutless? Gutlets? We were slow on here today, y'all. Well, bitches, I'm gonna end the TikTok one, you guys, okay? I'm gonna still keep the YouTube one going here for a minute. Okay, I'll be back, so I'm gonna try to come back on here on Wednesday, okay, y'all? Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end this one. I don't even know who's all on here. Fuck, there ain't shit. There ain't nobody over on the TikTok. I love you guys. I'll see you later, okay? Yeah, damn, that was a really slow live. Holy cow. God damn. Ugh. Wow. Oh, it's Cinco de Mayo today, you guys. Well, y'all, I guess we motherfucking, I guess I'm gonna go help them make their cutlets. Okay. I don't know where everyone went. Well, y'all. Alright. Well, Booze, I'm going to try to come back on here on Wednesday, alright? You guys, I'm so fucking sore right now. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and motherfucking end this. I don't know where everyone went. Okay. Well, I love you, Booze. I'll be back on here on Wednesday. Okay. Bye, Booze. I'll see you on Wednesday, okay? Ah! Okay.